Okay, hey there. I think this should be working already. Yeah, it's kind of late here, and I have been playing a video game up until now, and I just refreshed the web page where the ISO images are, being handed from the FreeBSD website, and they kind of published it like an hour ago or something like that. So I just downloaded it quickly, flashed it to my USB stick, and I'm going to be installing it to T480 ThinkPad. Let's switch to that immediately. So, okay, should be working fine. Let me know in chat if everything is in working order. Okay, that's my USB stick here, FreeBSD-15. Let's boot it up. I might need some help with the installation. I'm actually not that versed with the FreeBSD. I did install it a couple of times, but always with the help of some manuals. So how visible is this on the stream? Because for me, this looks like shit. I'm not the FreeBSD part, but the font and my video capture card, it's not that great. But okay, I'm just gonna read it out loud in case it's not that visible on the other side. Okay, install. Continue with default key map. This is going to be US. Please choose a host name for this machine. So let's just call it FreeBSD. Okay. So would you like to install the base system using traditional distribution sets or packages which is currently in technology preview? So if we consider that this is a FreeBSD 15.0 release, ISO at least, then it's kind of, I would say it's kind of odd that the packages are selected by default and labeled as tech preview. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go with the distribution sets, I think. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's not like anything can be broken. It's just a test laptop. I don't know. Let's go with distribution sets. Do you agree with that, Emma? Maybe you can choose and pick. I'm gonna go with distribution sets if you don't have any opinion on this part. Nope. Okay, distribution sets. Ports tree. I don't expect this to be needed today, but let's just give it a go. Some installation files were not found on the boot volume. The next few screens will allow you to configure networking. Okay. So as my computer is actually docked, the laptop is docked, so it should have wired networking. So let's go with Intel here. Luis da Silva 75, hello and welcome in. Acquiring DHCP lease. I'm pretty sure I have connected networking cable properly. I haven't used this docking station for a while, so I kind of forgot if it's properly connected. We'll see about it. Resolver configuration. Let's just press enter here. The TrueCat 958. Welcome in. Hello. AutoZFS. We're going to do AutoZFS or ZFS. I'm just going to allow it to delete my entire hard drive or the SSD. Okay. Let's go with swap size. Let's make it 8 gigabytes. Doesn't matter for this installation, but let's proceed. Striping. We only have one SK Hynix SSD here. Let's select it with space. Okay. Last chance. Are you sure you want to destroy the current contents of the following disk? Yes. Emma says hey to the new guys, I suppose. Okay, let's go with the main site, which is GeoDNS error. Transient resolver failure. How come? What did I do wrong? Restart. I'm trying to set up LFS Linux from scratch. Wish me luck anyway. Forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, good luck. We are going to do Linux from scratch on this channel as a live classroom kind of thing, but not just yet. We're going to do LPIC 2 next month first, and then Linux from scratch. FreeBSD network, Intel here. This should have received like proper IP address and DNS information. Yeah, this is not going to work. I think I know what I'm going to do. Stripe again. Yeah, now we are in a bad situation. This happens to me. This happens to me already with FreeBSD install. If you don't get the networking working from the first attempt, then you are in slight trouble because it doesn't see the hard disk anymore. Back, Stripe, yeah, it's gone. Okay, let's reboot. I don't know how to fix this. You could reboot. I know I can reboot, yeah. Cancel, restart, cancel. Offline limited packages. I press the power button. It should shut down. I'm gonna use my mobile phone hotspot next time. I'm not sure what's up with my networking. Bare metal, what's your name? iTag916. Bare metal, yeah. Don't worry about it. We'll fix it. Okay. Let's do it again. Boot menu, USB stick. Okay. I'll use Wi-Fi this time. And my phone hotspot. That will work. Maybe I have configured something wrong on my DHCP server in regards to this laptop. I'm gonna fix it some other time. Emma says I'll probably have to check the patch log. Install default keyboard hostname FreeBSD. Okay, distribution sets. Ports. Okay. Dual band wireless. Okay, let me just start my hotspot here. Somebody is giving a prognosis that I'm going to bed at 4 a.m. In the chat, in the BSD Cafe chat. Wireless, automatic, change, the domain, whatever. Where is Croatia? Fear Night, if I read that correctly. Welcome in. Where is my country? Hello. The font is really unreadable with my capture card. I'm gonna get a better one at some point. I hope that you can see the font better than I can. Okay, so Dart is my phone. There we go. Should be fine this time. Auto ZFS. Z root. I'm gonna do swap 8G again. And let's go with install striping SSD. Yes, destroy everything. Yes, go with the main site. What if it's not uploaded yet on the main site? You see? Maybe I'm just too early. I have downloaded the ISO. Look what I did. Look what I did. Okay, sorry about the picture in picture, but what I did was FreeBSD. Oops, I'm typing on the wrong keyboard. Yeah, so I went to FreeBSD download 14.3. I have just typed 15.0 here, and the images are here, right? Maybe I can zoom, oops, a little bit too much. Just so you can read it better. Okay, so images definitely are here. I have downloaded the memstick one. You could use the DVD for offline install instead of the boot ISO. DVD, that one is 4.4 gigs. You want me to flash that on USB stick? Or the CD? What's the difference between the CD and memstick? They are, I mean, the memstick is actually bigger. Let's switch. I'm not sure. The DVD is souped up. CD image, both are offline. Both are offline. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's going to take a while. Let's see the mirrors. Did any of the mirror pick this up? Am I blind? Where are the mirrors? Okay, well, this is down. This is going to take a long time, like 18 minutes. It's a slow website. While this is downloading, let's try to see if I can continue offline as Ivor said, I think. Let's exit, install, distribution sets. I don't even need lib32 actually. Or the ports tree. Wireless. Yep. Not sure if my hotspot is still working. We're going to find out soon enough. Yep. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Auto ZFS, and now it's not going to see the hard drive. Yeah. I'm going to report this as a bug with the installer. Exit. Well, I think this is going to be a short stream if this cannot be installed just yet. The download is at 11%, 12. Oops. Did I boot into the installer or not? I think I missed my chance to press F12. It's probably just DNS. What if? Oh, this is booting my free... it's fine, it's fine. Okay, let's go again. Default, hostname, whatever, distribution sets. We don't need any of this. I'm just simplifying now. Yep. Wait, DNS can't be the issue since it results in a not found and not in timed out. Yeah, I think so too, but who knows? DHCP again. Okay, maybe we can pick another site. Auto ZFS. Okay, whatever. Install Stripe. I'm just skipping now. Okay, FTP FreeBSD.org. So that one should be the first one that has everything, right? So if I go to, I don't know, Austria, what are the chances that this one already has something that the first one doesn't have, you know? But BSD is good for development. Okay. Let's try FTP at FreeBSD.org. So this is Austria, pub, FreeBSD. Sorry, let me show you the big font. It releases November 25. That's the release candidate for November. I saw images, AMD 64. Yeah, as I said, this is RC4. They don't have anything newer than that. Okay, what was the other site? Brazil. FTP-DE for Germany. Let's try that one. RC4. FreeBSD and Red Hat are future of open source. That's interesting statement. Let's go back to the installer. So the main site, FTP FreeBSD.org. I'm back in the browser. Oh, damn. Good. Sorry. Releases. Oh, that's the site for the download. Okay, whatever. Or is it? Ah. Yeah, so ISO images are here. 38% download. Yeah, I don't think that that we can finish this before they upload everything to the website. I think I'm just too early. I just clicked this. Yeah. Error URL while fetching. Yes. So the base .txz is missing. Pub FreeBSD releases AMD 64. Pub FreeBSD releases AMD 64. Okay. One more time. Sorry. MD64, 15 release, and then base. Okay, I'm just remembering. 15. Yes. So this folder is missing the file. Maybe if I would go with package base, maybe that's how it would work. Let's give it a try. I don't know where package base is pulling from. Use central US mirror. It doesn't have anything. That's the problem. The central mirror doesn't have it yet. I'm gonna try package base. I don't know what I'm. Rest in peace. Never mind. Yeah. Maybe the package base is pulling from a different directory. This is something I just don't know. I have never been in a scenario where I'm trying to install something that's not really out just yet. But they did prepare the ISO images, so that's kind of, Okay, install default key map, hostname, whatever, packages. Now I can pick offline. Shall we do that? Or try to use the network again? Let's go with offline. By the way, the download of the DVD is at 60%. The complete base system. Why is lib32 selected by default? What do I need that for? Kernel debug symbols. Okay. Okay. Now we're up. I wonder if I will be able to reach quarterly. Please select the password for system administrator root. Okay, let's give it password ROOT. Because why not? Shall we use Wi-Fi again? Is my Wi-Fi still up? Okay. Hamid, welcome in. Change region. Yep. There we go. That path that you have typed in the chat, you can try it in your browser. Oh wait, the first mirror automatically selects the best region and isn't US. I remember seeing Central Europe. Oh. Oh, right, it's geo. Okay, that's my bad. But let me check. Let me check this. What if I type US dot? No such thing exists. Okay. What about USA? I'm just guessing here. US1. Okay, these are stupid guesses. Okay, whatever. I was just trying to guess in the web browser what's the URL for the USA main site. Select region. Okay, I am in Europe over here. Yep. SSH, NTP sync on start, power daemon for the laptop, mouse daemon not needed, kernel crash dumps. Okay, I don't need any of these. It's Wi-Fi firmware. Which one is this? Oh, okay. It said that Google changes YouTube and it affects Firefox. What do you mean? Can you not watch YouTube with Firefox? Installing firmware. Would you like to add users to installed system now? Yeah. Username. This font is probably too small for you, but I cannot increase it right now. Username, Dart, full name, Linux, Renaissance. Password, Dart, because I want to. Yep. Nope. Okay, user created. We should be good to go. No, reboot. Okie dokie. Let's boot it. Let's boot into our fresh new system. Installed completely offline. Fear Night, YouTube Shorts UI glitches on Firefox every time. Also, when I visit channels from subscribed section, it glitches out channel pages. I haven't used Firefox for some months, at least not actively, so I don't quite remember. Oh, why is it booting installer? No. I don't want installer. Okay, it will be better now without the stick. Should I switch to something like Brave or I don't know? It's your choice. I don't know. I'm on Chromium right now. It's not like I stick with any web browser for too long. Right now, I feel Chromium, so it is what it is. I mean, Brave is fine. It has a really good ad blocker. Emma says the official mirrors of the FreeBSD projects are made up of many machines operated by the project cluster administrators and behind GeoDNS to direct users to the closest available mirror. Yeah, directly from the FreeBSD site. Is it connecting to my phone again? Okay. I can't see my keyboard. Oops. No. Network doesn't work. I don't know these FreeBSD commands, to be honest. How do I restart network? That's a bad command. This control, that's not the good command to restart network. Actually, Japan Mirror now has 15 release packages. Okay. But the USA should also have it then. I'm just going to reboot one more time. I mean, I can reinstall if you really want, but I think we're good. VLAN link up. Okay. Root. Why is the font different now? Okay, we have internet. What is the FreeBSD update? What was the command? FreeBSD update. I know that there is nothing to update, but just for shits and giggles. Update fetch. Was it update? Fetch update, upgrade, incompatible with the packaged base. Ah, okay. PKG update. Updating FreeBSD ports repository catalog. Up to date. PKG, is it upgrade? There's nothing to upgrade. Good. Good, okay. Let's do PKG install Vim. Okay, this works. This works. I think we're good, guys and girls. Uname -a. Okay, so how well can you see the font here? I don't think you can, to be honest. If you know how can I increase the font size, I know how to do it on Debian Linux, but not on FreeBSD. No idea. Okay, I'm gonna go to X as fast as I can and then increase the size of whatever, everything. Let's PKG I'm just gonna read what I'm typing so you don't have to. PKG the console setup doesn't exist on BSD. I have no clue. There is nothing that starts with such a word. FreeBSD also doesn't have a frame buffer, so I'm not sure how to. Maybe we should pass something to kernel boot parameters to get high. I don't know. Okay, let's do what I started. PKG. Do you want KDE or Hyprland? What should I install? It does have a frame buffer? I don't think it does. You can ask the search engine in my name. Let's go with Hyprland. Press the print key. It went to TTY2. When I pressed the print screen key, and then use the arrows up and down to scroll up and down. Oh, you mean scroll lock? Let me stop this for a second. Scroll lock and then page up and down. Yeah, I know about this. It's the scroll lock button, not the print. Okay, let's continue downloading Hyprland. But that's not the font size. That's not the font size, but never mind. I'm gonna read what it says on the screen. If you're watching on your mobile phone or something, it doesn't matter too much what the output is. Hi is Chromium there. Let's stop Hyprland one more time. Install Chromium. Not yet. Search Chromium. Nah, not yet. Do you know how to use Hyprland though? I know how. I'm just not sure if I'm going to be able to install it from the first attempt. Imagine if someone is going to port Hyprland to X11. Actually, Vaxry, the one who made Hyprland, he did make it for X11. I'm not kidding. He did make a window manager for X11, and it was called Hyper. And then he heard about Wayland, so he added Land to his Hyper window manager, and then it became Hyprland. FreeBSD mirror seems to be as slow as I remember. We are currently using Wi-Fi at 20 megabits per second. So I'm sorry about that. What is the command to set up networking on FreeBSD? Wasn't 15 supposed to fix that? Nah. It wasn't supposed to fix that. It's not working out of the box. I didn't manage to make it work. It has a better driver. It's called the driver that's slow. That's only 802.11a and b. That's the one that I'm using now. It's called IWM. That's the slow one. And the modern fast one with AC technology, that's called, I think, IWX. And it's actually installed but not working. Does systemd work on FreeBSD? No. Okay, if config. So you okay, which one is my networking card? The first one, obviously, EM0. If config EM0, let's give it 192.168.99. I'm gonna just try to guess something that should be available in my network, like 92 and net mask. Is this okay? Okay, ping 99.1. Network is down. Okay. There needs to be the upward in the end. Okay, can we ping now? Not yet. You know, fear night, that some application developers are actually allergic to when users theme their applications. So some of them don't want you to do that. FreeBSD doesn't have a GUI installer. No. XGUI 4, no. To be honest, if you just arrived at XGUI 4, FreeBSD is already installed. the installation is finished. We are now using the operating system. No. It's actually very easy to install. It was more about distro devs teaming apps. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because if you team it for yourself, then who cares, right? Okay. This is Hyprland is installed. Let's go and install Hyperlock, Hyper idle, Hyper paper, Hyper picker xdg desktop portal Hyperland, and we're going to use sddm because why not? Because broken distro teams lead to angry users coming to apps. Yeah. Okay. I figured out the backstory after you said it. Makes sense. Just use bash rc to boot up Hyperland just like me. Yeah, I can do that. This is going to be a little bit faster, I think. I wasn't planning to make super duper installation out of this. More like a demo. It's not bash by default. Yeah, it's not bash by default, but you can install it. Service sddm enable. Start. Do I need Intel drivers? I do. I do need Intel drivers, right? Okay, so what is the command for that? Oops. DRM kmod. DRM kmod. Okay, we need that one. This is going to install too many drivers, but whatever. Whatever this time. Okay. Don't watch the screen. Don't do that. Not editing rcconf manually. Shortcuts. Okay, so for Intel, KLD list equals i915 KMS. Okay, so let's do that. This RCKLD underscore list plus equals i915 KMS, more quotes, and we're done. Do we need mess? Is that even installed? Mess libs. What about Mesa DRI. Okay. What about reboot? Reboot should do the trick. I made a typo. New desktop. I have reinstalled the OS 40 times in the span of 1 week due to me breaking up stuff trying to GPU pass through installing Windows. Okay. Did I make a typo in rcconf? SDDM should start automatically. But it didn't. Nice. Install, package install Kitty. I will need that. No packages available for Kitty. Really? What about console? Whee! This is going to pull a lot of stuff. How much is it? 95 packages. Oh, why not? Why not? Let's bloat the system. Boot process in FreeBSD is also as slow as I remember. Yeah. And sleep resume as well. You think the last version you used was 12 or was it 13? Is it worse than SE Linux bloated kernel? And I'm just fooling around installing a bunch of packages that I don't need. Okay, got etc rc kld list equals, did I forget plus? Is that the typo you warned me about, that I forgot the plus here? Damnland Trap, welcome in. What is FreeBSD good for? What do you want to use it for? Making for-profit companies billions. KMS, not KLMS. Okay, sorry about that. I'm gonna fix it on the next reboot. The plus. Yeah, okay, I see what I did. I broke it. I can barely see that. The capture card is disgusting. I noticed giant locked in boot logs. Does FreeBSD still have BKL? I don't know what BKL is. Let me see. Giant locked. Where did you see that? I haven't found it. If Steam support comes to BSD, honestly, I see zero reasons why would Valve put Steam on FreeBSD. Where is my SDDM? Check Xorg logs. Is Xorg even installed? I don't think it is. Maybe with the Linux slaughter, if it would work. Talking about Steam, I think it already works to a certain degree, of course. I wouldn't bet too much on Valve and Steam and FreeBSD. They would need a reason for that. Try to think from their perspective. What is the incentive? Why would they do that? My password. This is not going to work from the first attempt, is it? It's going to log me out back to the login screen. Yeah, okay. I suspect you also want dbus. Yeah. Okay, you're right. Is it called just dbus? Yeah, it is. Sorry. And not just dbus, something else. Oh, it's already installed. I just need to run it. Service dbus enable start. Okay. Let's try now. I only started dbus, nothing else. Yeah, it's still not working. What does it say? Breeze doesn't exist. Whatever. Crashed. Oh, detected locale C. Qt depends on UTF-8 locale and has switched to C. Try running Hyprland from the TTY. Service SDDM stop. Okay. Dart. Hyprland. Looks good. I think this works fine, as it should. Yeah, I think this is fine. Imagine the dog sitting in the middle of the fire saying this is fine. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Looks like intended behavior. Let me read FreeBSD Hyprland install. What did I miss? FreeBSD handbook, install Hyprland. Okay, let's check the handbook. FreeBSD handbook. Oh, this is something old. This is something very old. I suspect it's a GPU driver issue. Try KDE. Okay, while KDE is downloading, I'm just gonna try to read the handbook. XDG runtime directory. I don't think I need that if SDDM is starting the session. I would need that, I think, if I would start Hyprland directly. You have to go, Emma. Okay, good night. This is the dirty test. Yeah, of course, it's dirty test install. It's literally whatever. It should create the folder name, blah, 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 roots, xdg runtime, C. Oh, seatd. Seatd. Yeah, I forgot about that. It's installed. Okay, but it's not running. Service seatd enable. Was it already enabled? Who knows? I'm gonna reboot because my keyboard is heavily lagging, and I think this is because of the glitches that are still happening in the TTY2. So that's why I'm rebooting now. I have now enabled seat daemon. What was it previously? dbus. And this should be enough. There is a more minimal KDE meta pack. Yeah, there probably is. There probably is. I wasn't running Hyprland from root. I ran it as Dart. You didn't see me switching to the TTY2 and logging in as Dart, but you can rewind this video and see that I did that. How did you put a custom image in your BIOS? It's a feature of ThinkPad. I didn't do anything special. You just download, you just make the image and put it in your BIOS update, and you update the BIOS, and it asks you if you want to apply the image from the folder. That's all. I have a video on that on my channel if you want to see how it's done, like the full procedure. But basically, it comes down to what I told you right now. You just download the BIOS, you insert the image, and you flash the BIOS. That's all. Bad luck. Still not working. Okay, now I'm no longer sure, but let's install KDE. Oh, it's still lagging for some reason. Why is it so slow? My computer is super slow. And it's a fresh boot. I don't see anything happening here. Weird. Shanta26, watching from Bangladesh. Welcome in Bangladesh. What is your PC configuration? The PC on which we are installing FreeBSD, this is just Lenovo ThinkPad T480. T480 with 16 gigs of RAM and 8th generation i5. The computer from which I'm streaming is a little bit different. Hello, dog. What you doing? What you doing, dog? Pass. Disi pass. Pass. Ideš spavat. Ideš spavat. Da. Ideš. That's Laika. Disi Laika. We tried Ubuntu, but it felt like Wi-Fi is slow and have Hibernate issues. Ubuntu should just work. That's what it was designed for. Unless you have like super new computer, then maybe. Mm-hmm. It's a live stream, yes. So, aha. Eto. You're asking me, is it KDE 645? Yeah, it seems so. It seems so. Hello, Midlotion. We're downloading KDE package 235 out of 314. Your laptop configuration Asus 7435HS. Is that a Ryzen CPU? That doesn't sound like a 2025 configuration. So if you're which Ubuntu did you use? Ubuntu 24.4 or did you use Ubuntu 25.10? Maybe I mean that laptop is fairly new, so it might be on the verge of what Ubuntu 24.04 has drivers for. Although you can always update the hardware enablement kernel to get a newer one. You're using Endeavoros. Okay. So with Ubuntu, you can always use the LTS and use the HWE, hardware enablement kernel, which is basically a kernel from the next version of Ubuntu, the one that comes out every 6 months. So you get new drivers. Why is it installing MPV? Because KDE meta package. I don't know. I'm not even looking at what is it doing. I just wanted everything. So, like, go ahead. Let's do it. Meatlotion says I stopped distro hopping a few years ago. I found the one that works best for my workflow and have stuck with it for better or worse. Do you care to share, or should we leave it at I have the power and I'm not letting go? Because if that's the case, then we're good. Fear Knight is using Arch Linux. Okay, I used it as well. XGUI says on Ghost BSD, I cannot install KDE because it tries to remove Xlibre for some reason, and it is a protected package. Okay, this is finished. Service SDDM restart. I'm on Arch with Hyprland. I just didn't want to be that guy. Okay. Start. I know that it says Hyprland, so let me just try it and see what happens. Doesn't matter that it doesn't work. I'm gonna log into KDE next. It's fine. It's all good. Okay, let's do KDE now. I don't know why my computer is lagging so much. This is really not good. Oh, I'm using the wrong mouse. Very laggy. I can barely use it. I don't know why. Oh, Plasma Wayland. Okay. I will. I will. Okay, let's do it right now. Where did my mouse go? Hello, mouse. Ah, there you go. Mouse is very laggy. Very. I don't know what's going on here. I'm doing the best I can. Plasma Wayland. Start. Okay, logging into the Plasma Wayland now. Let's see what happens. It's black screen. It doesn't work. Something is phishing. Why would this not work? This used to work for me on FreeBSD. Let me check the handbook. Sad. Did I install Wayland? I believe that Wayland installed itself when I pulled Hyprland. I'm checking KDE.org website on how to install KDE on FreeBSD. And it's not saying anything that we didn't already do. Wayland is a display server like X11. Not really. Not precisely, but you're close. I can try GDM, but give me a second to... Yeah, it's still laggy. I want to see something else. Why is it not switching? Okay. Root. PKG install Plasma 6SDDM KTM. Do we have this package? Okay. Package install Wayland. That's fine. Graphics is fine. What did I forget? I'm reading KDE.org. Okay. Package. Not package. Service SDDM stop. Shanto is asking Linux or Mac. Is that like any, mini, money, mo question? Or something else? GDM. Let's see what GDM will do here. I mean, depending on who you ask, right? If you ask me, I would usually go with free software, so that kind of eliminates a Mac. Service SDDM stop. Is it stopped? Okay, I'm just checking. GDM1 start. Failed. Glib. GD bus proxy. Oh. Whee! Whose message is this? Is this GDM or FreeBSD? A problem has occurred and the system cannot recover. Which system? Oh, that's probably just GDM, because FreeBSD seems to be working fine. GDM1 stop. Probably a GPU driver issue. Okay, let's try this. Dart again. You believe if Valve creates anti-cheat system for Linux already exists, you know? It's just that game developers don't want to enable it. That is the problem. Cat that's rc.conf. Where's my graphics card? Oh, there it is. KLD list. That should work fine, I think. What about this one? I don't know the answer. What could go wrong? One more reboot, and I go to bed. Enough of FreeBSD for today. Let's see where we're at. Can you suggest me a book where can I learn Linux? How deep do you want to go with what you imagine to be learning Linux? Did you run FreeBSD update? I did, but it did nothing because the ISO was created today. Still super laggy. Comment out the KMS driver. I was reading and thinking about adding DRM. Not sure if that makes sense. Oops. Does this still work? I guess not. I'm looking for my playlist. There we go. Okay, one more time. root. Rebooting without the KMS driver. This won't work nicely without the driver. It's still laggy. Maybe SDDM will not even start now without a driver. We'll see. Nope. SDDM not starting. When I was using Arch Linux, I also used only the Arch repository and not the user's repository, but that's kind of my decision. Okay, I don't know. Bedtime, guys. I'll get to the bottom of this tomorrow on my own and see what's going on. Either way, my cat walked on my keyboard and accidentally updated Arch. Yeah. It's 2:57 a.m. Here it's 00:57. I mean 1 o'clock. Neka neće da dođe. Ajde. FreeBSD installed, success. It's not even officially out. No, it will be out in like 5 days. Hyprland installed. It's installed but not configured. Good luck with anti-lag solution tomorrow. I didn't have this problem previously. I'm not sure what's going on. The dog was sleeping. I woke it up. Hey, like up. Still sleeping with eyes open. Maybe a FreeBSD 15 nuance. I don't know. I don't know. It kind of worked fine. It kind of worked fine before I enabled dbus, I think, or one of these things. No, it's not that. Maybe SDDM requires spam. No. It's still laggy. No, none of this matters. I don't even see it. No, I just disabled. I mean, I stopped it. I don't see why would it lag. I mean, SDDM. Stop. Still lagging. It wasn't laggy after installation. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, I did this somehow. Enable NVIDIA reflex. Yeah. So is it sys v init? Close enough. Close enough. It's FreeBSD. Installing, well, anything cannot cause lag. Maybe just the stuff that I have put in rc.conf. We have hostname, VLAN, more VLAN, more VLAN, more VLAN, SSH daemon, NTP daemon. Enable crash dumps. ZFS, SDDM. None of this makes sense. Let's conf. Let's put crash dumps to no. But that will not slow down the computer. I can barely see. Power daemon? You may be onto something. Here now, night, I gotta go. Okay, thanks for joining. Power daemon could slow down the computer this much, yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. I'm gonna test it now. But it's a little bit too slow, you know? A tiny bit too slow, even for the most throttly possible CPU state. Let me just demonstrate what I'm talking about. See, it's horrible. APM management disabled. You played games years ago like this. Ah. Service powered stop. Still laggy. Disable it and reboot. Okay. Service powered disable. But I installed that with the installer, you know, it was already working on first boot, so it's not this. Yeah, so sorry. I don't need that daemon right now, but I'm just saying it's not that. I was starting to worry that it may be the docking station or something along those lines. It's still laggy. Okay, let me try one more thing. I want to see if the system is laggy even before we boot up FreeBSD. Yep, it's laggy even here. Yeah, so it's not the operating system. How laggy is the laptop keyboard directly? .5 seconds, roughly. It could be the OS, but it's laggy even here. Let me try something. Joshua subscribed. So it's the capture card? Maybe. Give me a second. Booting without the docking station, just to see. You never know. Maybe the capture card is gone crazy. By the way, it's a capture card, like €6. Yeah, now it's fine. Now it's perfectly fine. I'm gonna put it back to the capture card. Yeah, and okay. I can see both screens now. The laptop screen is not lagging. The capture screen is lagging. So let me unplug the capture card from the USB port and put it back in. Reboot the capture card. Yep, not laggy anymore. Okay, capture card rebooted. Whew. I need a better capture card. Definitely. But at least it works without restarting the stream, so that's good. Where is... I think he wants to learn. I think he wants to learn that GNU has no way of making your system lag. This is not going to fix Hyprland, but at least it's not laggy anymore. Waiting for SDDM. Oh, there's no networking. At least you can re-enable power dim. I don't need it. Okay, so the question is, what is stopping Wayland from working? I try starting KDE from TTY as well. Okay, let's do that. The name org free desktop local 1 was not provided by any service files. Can you call qdbus? Did I disable the... okay, let me check. This didn't fix it. Org free desktop dbus error service unknown. Would not start dbus. Are you sure? let's do it like this. CK launch session dbus run session start plasma Wayland. There was something at the top. Why? Yeah, KDE. Okay, let's scroll up. Well, at least on FreeBSD I can scroll up, so that's good. Qt QPA plugin could not load the Qt platform plugin Wayland. Is that the problem? Can't open dev.dri card 0. Oh, thank you. I completely forgot. I completely forgot. Thank you. Where's my mouse? Go. Yay. Noobs. Will Hyprland work now? Yeah, it will. Not sure where my taskbar is. Something is broken in KDE. Sorry about this. Let's do a clean boot. Yeah, this could have worked a long time ago if I didn't forget the video group. You think it's display mirroring? You changed scaling for it? Yeah. I changed it. You think it applied only to one display? But they should have been bundled, like screen mirror or something. It could be. It could be what you're saying. Yeah. As Italians would say. Console, and we will use Rofi. Carlos just subscribed. Thank you very much. Rofi. Let's install that. Okay. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Let's kill it. Hyprland doesn't reload the configuration when you change the config file automatically on FreeBSD. That works only on Linux. Why SDDM didn't come back? Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay. Good. Ah, okay. I can fix this, but it doesn't matter right now. What I wanted to do is, well, nothing. I think we're done. Fucking video group. I guess I'm gonna remember that. There is no kitty. No kitty on FreeBSD on today's date. Maybe in a couple of weeks. Search kitty. Yeah, there is no kitty. Chromium once again. No Chromium. Anyway, maybe if I switch from quarterly to current. Vim ätets pkg FreeBSD.conf quarterly ports. I can barely see anything here. Okay, latest. And update. Pkg install kitty. There is okay. Pkg is going to update itself first. And there is no kitty. Pkg search kitty. Ide. What is taking so long? What the hell? Chromium. There is Chromium here. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with KDE, but Chromium is in latest. I'm just not sure how I feel about latest. It's you get two new packages. I don't want new packages. That's why they have quarterly, but it's such a weird way to do things. Anyways, there is no Chromium or KDE in quarterly. ArchBSD is not real, it can't hurt you. Time to suspend myself, have fun. Yeah, I'm gonna suspend myself as well, yeah. Let's interrupt this and do the power off. And we're now powering off. And I'm going to say goodnight to everyone who has been watching so far. This has been fun. Thank you very much, Alexei, for reminding me about the video group. I keep forgetting about it, which means that I'm not a real BSD user. And it is what it is. Good night, everyone.